Hey everybody, welcome back to the build site for the high performance home, which looks right now like a big nasty hole, which is what it is. Just as a review, we are now 3 weeks behind and about $9,000 or $10,000 over budget, what we had planned on. That's okay, we built a contingency in, but just so everybody's clear, the first day we went massively over time and over budget. And this is why home performance is so important. The whole mentality of doing this stuff is it gonna cost more to do it right? Yes. Is it going to take more time to do it right? Yes. I am somebody who's telling you that all the time, and you can see that we are in fact doing that ourselves. Like, this is not easy to do, to just stop building your house, because we're still living in 200 square feet over here. And yeah, I'd rather be moving forward on this. So where you can see there is a lake, this big lake over here, midnight last night in the rain, I was out here emptying that all out.
For the second time.
For the second time in 3 days. And you can see that it actually filled all the way back up to where I started at midnight last night. That's because it rained overnight. It's supposedly done raining for like a week solid. So now we are going to be able to make progress. I have a skid steer, I have a soil compactor coming tomorrow. We've got 15 truckloads of dirt coming. And that's all going to get stacked up over there. So thank God we've got some room to be able to spread out here. But I'm going to show you how we had to fight nature on this. If I wanted to be really extreme and be a total Nazi about it, I would have erected a circus tent over this site, and I would have put a line of sandbags up the hill there to make sure that the water diverted. I am not that insane and crazy about doing this right. Also, I don't know anything about circus tents. So what I did realize is at 5 a.m., I thought, ooh, there's got to be some way to pump the water out of here to fight nature, right? So every time it rains, I get this trash pump. Let me show you. So where you can see there are lakes and not lakes, everywhere there's not a lake is a rock. This is solid rock. This is like a whale-sized rock mass. This is solid rock, this ridge here. So you can see that there's a major topography going on here. And the reason that we dug down past the rocks is because of trash. Because some people think it's okay to bury trash in the ground. It's not okay where you're gonna wanna build a house. Take it to another place where you would never wanna build a house. And if you're in New Jersey or something where everybody's building houses everywhere, then that's another problem, right? But here, I think that this was a total douchey move for them to put where you would build a house, to put another house underground. So we dug all that stuff out. I'm gonna have my geotechnical engineer, Jeff, come back today at 5 p.m. after this thing has dried a little bit, test the soil, make sure that we've hit the bottom of where like the good soil is. Then we can start adding in tomorrow, and I'll have more videos of that. So come over here and let me show you this trash pump. So it's just an engine hooked up to a pump. The pump is pretty serious. This is the smallest size they make. It's a 2-inch diameter. At this end, you have a little cage. It's going to keep rocks and nastiness from getting in there and messing the pump up, right? So anything that's bigger than those holes would be bad for the pump. But this, you can put straight down in there. Now, what I have done is I have a shallow pond here. You need to be able to get this thing totally under the water, because you can see that it's only going to empty up to about 5 inches from the bottom. And if this puddle is 5 inches deep, this is going to do nothing. It's literally going to suck air immediately. So you dig a hole inside the hole to make a deeper hole, and then you put that thing down in there. That was a little creative thinking. And then we're going to start this guy up. So let me show you. This is not very hard, but Grace is having to watch her step because this is really nasty. This is all wet clay. It takes gas, obviously. Put the gas in here. It was not explained to me very well. They said you have to prime it. I don't know what that means, so I assumed, oh, I take a hose and I put it in, you know, this end, and then like fill it up. Okay, no, that's not what you do. You take this thing out, and you're gonna take a bucket. You do not need a hose. Take a little bucket, steal it from your daughter. Pour water into the pump to prime it so that when the pump starts up, it's sucking water, not air. That means it's going to actually create a suction. So you could consider this the first depressurization test on this house. Kind of cool. We want to fill this guy totally up. And you don't need clean water, clearly, since this is called a trash pump. You can put just junk in there. is like Back to the Future 2. Okay. Make sure this is tight so that there's an actual seal on it. You want to put the choke on, make sure the fuel pump is open, make sure your motor switch is on, and then kill your shoulder. Wait for it to warm up a little bit. Also, don't forget to have your ear protection, because this is really nasty. Now watch this. That is amazing. Now, it's going to take me an hour plus to do this, but you can see how powerful this thing is. This, again, is the smallest one they make. All this to say, you need to ask a lot of questions. Don't assume that you know everything. Don't pretend that you know everything. Make sure that you have people who you can call and say, hey, what am I supposed to do about this? And builders need to be able to do that. Subcontractors and tradespeople need to be able to do that. I am able to do that because I know that I'm an idiot. I come from music. I've only been doing this for 10 years. I don't know anything about home building. So it's very easy for me to be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. Please take that into your life. Use it as a superpower. Make sure that you remember to say, sometimes I'm an idiot. And it's okay to ask for help. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe. Tune in next time.